Namaste everyone, it's Leeann, Carey, and Jules Mitchell from Leeann, Carey Yoga. Melissa from Canada, this is also for you. So some improvement for standing split pose is really not working it in the pose, but actually using some other poses to prepare you for that pose a little bit better. So the first one that we're going to do is supported Virabhadrasana 3. Hands go to the wall, walk the feet back so that you're more in the half dog position. And then what you're going to focus on right now is drawing the standing leg, which for Jules is going to be her left leg. And she's going to draw the left knee, outer knee, all the way up into the outer left hips. Just a sense, right, that she's drawing straight up. And that's going to help to compact the hips a little bit. Then she's going to take from the right lower belly, stretch that right foot back, and just keep the toes on the floor for right now. Good. Already she's like, oh dear God. So this continues to lift up. And now from the right lower belly, stretch the right leg back. And as soon as she feels that right hip lift, then I'm going to tell her to stop, which is right there. She's going to hold it right there. The work is getting these external rotators to fire, and also to keep the lower spine as long as possible. When you go into the standing split, the lower spine has to have enough length so that the pelvis can actually hinge straight over that leg. So here's this really more of a strength building that's needed in the standing leg. Great job. And then we're going to take the next pose, which is more of a lengthening pose with the hamstring and the rotators. So she's going to stand on the same. And I'm going to step your left foot out just a little bit, Jules, so you're more hip distance apart. Good. She's going to draw that leg all the way in toward her. Same thing, the standing leg from the outer knee comes all the way up to the outer left hip, and then she'll stretch the arms up and overhead. It doesn't seem like very much, but it's actually a very strong pose, and the great thing about it is that she'll get the stretch for the hamstrings, which is needed in the standing split. So the next thing that she can do is we can either bring the foot higher, right, without any chair at all, and just slide that foot up the wall. And that's what you would do. You just continue to slide the leg. Now, when you slide the leg further up the wall, this needs to remain down and in. So that's sort of your metric, right? If that hip starts sliding out to the side, you've sort of lost those rotators again. So the whole point is that that leg has to continue to drop down, and then this outer left knee, as I said, has to continue to come up. Good. Bring the arms back down. Well done. When you bring the arms up, it sort of changes the complexity of the pose, so always keep those arms up overhead. Thanks for asking, and enjoy. Namaste.